क्या तुम मेंटली चैलेंज्ड हो माय बाय?
बाय नहीं,
Boy.
It won't be wrong to say that 90% of Bollywood movies portray unrealistic relationships and uninspired equations. Maybe that's why Zoya Akhtar's ZNMD came as a generation-defining film and hooked us with its emotional relatability. What I love most about her films is the realistic and practical lens through which she looks at relationships. Keeping all the glamour aside, ZNMD is a movie that teaches you about human behavior at a fundamental level. Through Imran and Arjun, we get to see unresolved issues जो शायद हर दोस्ती में होते हैं. Zoya curates a scene in which a harmless goofing around brings out repressed tension between two best friends. At this point, Arjun uses the guise of this small mistake to address a bigger conflict which he otherwise wouldn't have gotten a chance to bring up.
Grow up! मेरा फोन बाहर फेंकना is not funny. मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ इन्वॉल्व होना was not funny.
Zoya ingeniously puts these two friends in such a different financial background that it adds to the coldness.
12,000 euros इस पर्स के लिए?
हाँ, तेरी तनख्वाह भी इतनी नहीं होगी.
It may sound cliche, but Zoya Akhtar and Reema Kakti's storytelling is a case in point that if your foundation is strong, then these fallouts will only make you guys tighter. I think Zoya Akhtar is one of the very few filmmakers who does not shy away from showing the messy side of relationships. For example, Imran and his search for his illegitimate father beautifully shows how one messy relationship helps you understand the flaws of some other relationship. You only understand betrayal and treachery when you yourself are in that position. It's like our fathers used to say कि जब ये तुम्हारे साथ होगा तब जाके तुम्हें समझ आएगा. When his own father betrays him, तब जाके apology इमरान के दिल से निकलती है.
Really sorry.
Reconciliation and closure can happen in the most unprecedented ways and the most unexpected times. In this film, she also explores the relationships that each character shares with himself. Everyone is trying to convince themselves that they're okay. Arjun is always portraying that he's moved on from his childhood losses. He's pretending to be okay with losing his true self in the race of minting money.
बहुत जल्दी समझ गया था कि ये दुनिया सिर्फ और सिर्फ पैसों से चलती है. Simple as that.
Imran is pretending to be okay with the fact that his birth father left him. His tomfoolery is just trying to make up for all the hurt that he's feeling.
¿Y tus ojos? Ríes mucho, pero tus ojos son tristes.
As for Kabir, he's pretending to be okay with the suddenness of his unplanned marriage. Zoya has commented on how in the process of moving on from things, our relationship with our inner self turns into a relationship with pretense. Then comes my favorite equation in the film, that of Leila and Imran. I'm someone who's always had really close female friends, so to see an organic and platonic relationship on screen was absolutely refreshing. Their camaraderie seamlessly breaks the old Bollywood notion कि एक लड़का और लड़की कभी सिर्फ दोस्त नहीं रह सकते.
इतिहास के पन्नों में लिखा होगा कि मेरा पहला प्यार थी तुम.
Through Leila and Arjun, Zoya shows to us what an ideal relationship should be like, in which one person is always helping the other find their true self, in which both of them are evolving together. हम सबकी लाइफ में ऐसा कोई ना कोई जरूर होता है जिसके सामने we feel like letting our guards down, and Arjun finds himself in Leila.
Wow, man. जीना कोई तुमसे सीखे.
Another beautiful relationship she explores is of Imran and Nooria. They communicate beyond languages using just touch and eyes. Here, the director reinstates the fact that a short fling can very well end peacefully. But not everything is hunky-dory in life, and neither in the film. Zoya also looks at toxic relationships through Kabir and Natasha, who's a possessive girlfriend.
Really? लैला तुम्हारी दोस्त है?
वो हमारी डाइविंग इंस्ट्रक्टर है यार. मैंने फोन पे भी बोला था तुम्हें.
और वो दूसरी नैन्सी?
नूरिया.
Whatever!
This relationship is a comment on how some people are forced to stay together just because of societal circumstances. In the film, they may have found their closure, but in real life, a lot of people stay suffocated with someone that they don't belong with. The filmmaker also shows failed relationships through Arjun and Rohini.
Stop it, Arjun! अपने काम को अपनी लाइफ के साथ confuse मत करो.
Your past mistakes always teach you and prepare you for your future relationships. Through Imran's decision of not going back to his father, Zoya also shows us that sometimes we choose to let go of a person that we've been chasing our whole life. Kabir, Imran and Arjun come together to form an effortless Mitra Mandal. These three childhood friends come together to fulfill a pact, to test if they still have what it takes to remain lifelong friends. I guess it won't be too far-fetched to say that through all these different relationships, Zoya Akhtar has commented on humanity as a whole. That your journey will never be all rosy, but with deep-rooted relationships, you'll make it through. I'm sure this video sounds like a love letter to Zoya Akhtar, but that's okay, because it is. Somewhere deep down, I'm hoping that she's watching this video and will let me work with her one day. ZNMD is a movie to watch on a good day and on a bad day, or आप mentally the challenged ho if you ever get sick of it. Tell me what you like about the film in the comments below, and for more such videos, subscribe to Indiatimes.